What's going on, guys? Alright, I haven't had a chance to test the dented blue microphone that I picked up today. But I did get a chance to test how much I used my credit card at the thrift store, and it was a lot worse than I thought it was. So, when you go there every day, and on average you spend $20 a day, in a 30-day period, well, you're looking at like $600 that you're going to spend at that place. And so it was about probably what was spent, if not more. And I normally don't do that much, I guess. It's easy to spend a ton of money when you're not paying attention. That's why I actually like to pay cash for everything. Actual greenback money, because then I know, okay, this is how much money I have. You can physically see it disappear out of your wallet. Okay, I don't always check my bank account information on a regular basis. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to really chill out on doing that. I always buy these things. I'm like, this would make a great thing to do a video on the channel, you know, blah, blah. Well, what happens is the videos don't pay for themselves. My average video will get 100 views. Occasionally, I get a video that gets a few thousand views. I've got videos that have thousands of views, but not a lot of them. And let's just, put it like this. If you get like 1,000 views on a video, you might get $3 or $4. Okay? Now, when you see these channels where these guys are getting 30 or 40,000 views, or 300,000 views, or 1 million views, they're making some money. Okay? The ham radio crash course guy, the ham radio 2.0, the temporary offline guys, when they put out a video and they're making 300,000 views, these guys are making a modest living off of YouTube. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, they get $3 or $4 off of a video with 1,000 views. So 1,000 views, $3 or $4, and it just depends too. So I mean, and it depends, because other people might sit and watch their entire video. People don't always watch all my stuff. The average retention on a video I put out is about 30 seconds for most of you guys. So, anyway, so what I'm doing here isn't paying for itself, and I'm aware of that. I don't expect it to. I don't put out professional videos. I don't tell you guys to buy stuff so that I can make money, although I probably should. I would have to completely change everything that I believe in and how I do the channel if I was going to do that. So I'm hoping to just kind of grow the channel slowly over the next couple of years to where it might actually be able to support me. I mean, we get about $200 a month, something like that, on the channel. It helps pay the water bill, part of the power bill, that kind of stuff. When I first got monetized, I used to take the money from the channel and I'd order HTs and review them on the channel. And I realized after a while I'd probably reviewed most of them, and it was like I realized it wasn't really all that important or useful, and I was like, I'm spending the money that I'm getting on the channel on that. So anyway, it just goes to my bills. I don't spend any of it, and and so it'd be nice if it was more, like $1,000 a month, $2,000, $3,000, whatever. But you can best believe these other guys are making way more than that. They're making like maybe 10 grand a month, who knows? Maybe 20, who knows? There's no telling. When I see that the guy will post a video in a couple of hours, he's got 100,000 views. I mean, you know, you look at these guys' channels, you look at all their videos, they've all got hundreds of thousands of views. You look at my channel, anywhere from 20 to a couple hundred views usually. And, you know, they do, you know, video editing and all that, and I can do all that too if I really want to. I guess I'm just lazy, so I don't want to do all that hard work. I just want to put out raw content. I just always thought like that was just a little more genuine. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to look great. And I enjoy playing around with the software on the computer, and like we got the live stream up right now. I'm testing that out. I've also noticed that when I make certain comments about certain things, my viewership goes way, way, way down. And then if I don't do anything for a while, I'll do much better. You really, really can't say what you want to on YouTube or anything like that. If you say something that they don't agree upon, then, you know, they usually won't punish you for it, so to speak, unless it's like really controversial. The last one, they kind of sort of wiki fact checked me, and I'm not even going to mention what it is. And I get really pissed off when people come into the live stream and they start talking about politics and they start talking about controversial stuff, because what happens is you're getting my channel flagged. I'm trying to make a living doing this. I'm not just doing this for fun. I am doing it for the money, okay? I'm not good at holding regular jobs, so this is what I'm trying to do for a full-time living. So when you come into the live stream and you post controversial stuff, it gets me in trouble. Also, I have to be careful what I stream, because if I stream something and they use like the N-word or something like they keep doing on 7200, it gets me flagged. And if, you know, if they start playing music or, you know, the different stuff, I know we all love to laugh at the people on the radio, but sometimes I just can't stream it because it's just too much. And some of it, I don't even want to listen to it. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's this one on 7200. He's playing recording of a black dude using the N-word over and over again. And it's not cool, for one thing. But, you know, these guys don't play fair by the rules or anything like that. So, anyway. But when that's on there, I can't have that on my channel. You know. And, you know, I'm not... I don't believe in certain persuasion. I'm on the right, I'm not on the left. But I just keep it to myself. It doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about that. You know, I think that politics are kind of like professional wrestling. We all know it's fake, and they're all on the same side for the most part. So, we're here for ham radio. We're here for entertainment. We're here to have fun. We're here to laugh. And, you know, so I'm just kind of giving you guys a little update on what I'm up to. So, tomorrow is a day that the thrift store doesn't put stuff out, so I wouldn't be going anyways. So I'm going to focus on trying to get some stuff done around here. It might snow. I'm working on some bicycles and stuff. And I need to work on the OBS studio. Has been giving me nothing but grief. It, for some reason, now shows, when I pull it up, it shows in this screen when it didn't before, and now it shows the Atom vertical plugin. So you have to stream vertical if you want to be in the YouTube short feed. Otherwise, nobody's going to see your video. No one will discover it except for your subscribers. And the way that YouTube works is after you put out, they have a certain time of the day where things roll over. But if you put out 3 videos, the 4th video will not get a notification to any of your subscribers that are signed up for notifications. So, basically, if you're streaming horizontal, it might look great. And it's actually more favorable if you're using a camera like I'm filming right now in vertical, or excuse me, horizontal. And I can, look at a lot of stuff. However, if I was to flip it like this, like when I have the ham clock and I have the radio down here, that actually works pretty well. So what I do with OBS Studio is I put my screen capture on the top and the ham clock on the bottom, as we can see it right here. And that's my vertical plug-in. And this is actually like looking at my entire screen over here. And it why it's showing up in there is beyond me, because if I move this, I don't think it will affect anything over here. We can see the corner of that one. I guess maybe it does. There's another thing here which makes no sense. You see how I move it and it changes? So what it is we're actually seeing this window here from OBS. As I move it over, it'll go away. Anyway, I've been playing around with that. It's just been really screwing with me, so that's why I haven't been doing any live streams really. So anyway, that's just what we're doing over here, and depending on what the weather is going to do, I don't know. It was looking really nice, so I was going to do some portable stuff, but and I tried to go down to Phoenix a couple of times to do portable stuff, but that didn't pan out. So anyway, we will just see what we can do, and the goal of the channel is to try and get more subscribers, to get more views, and maybe I'll do a little bit nicer videos, as I go along. I'm still in the beginning of this, really. You got to remember, all these other ham radio channels have been doing this for, every day for the last 10, 15, 20 years, some of them. I mean, I think some of these guys have been on here since YouTube first started, and that was like, what, 2008, 9 or something like that? Anyway, long time. So anyway, I appreciate all the loyal subscribers and everybody, and just bear with me. I'm trying to get things going. We'll catch you later.